If you want to book more carpet cleaning jobs, then stick around and watch the rest of this video. I'm Ruben with bookcleaningjobs.com, and we help carpet cleaners book more jobs. Today, I want to talk with you about Google Local Service Ads, aka Google Guaranteed, and one of the most common questions that I get from carpet cleaners, which is, how do I get my phone to ring? I get asked this question so much that I finally just decided to make a 7-minute masterclass on Google Local Service Ads for carpet cleaners. So over the next few minutes, I'm going to tell you what Google Local Service Ads are, where they show up, how much they cost, and how you can qualify to be part of the program. And at the end, I'm going to give you some of my best tips for booking the most carpet cleaning jobs possible using Google Local Service Ads. And heads up, I'm going to use both terms. You're going to hear me say it both ways, Local Service Ads and Google Guaranteed. I'm talking about the exact same program. You'll see why in just a minute here. So let's start at the beginning. Let's start with the basics. What are Google Local Service Ads and where do they show up? At a high level, if somebody in your area, let's say you're in the Seattle area, if somebody, a homeowner, needs their carpet cleaned, they go to Google and they search for carpet cleaner near me. At the top of the page, Google's going to show them a carousel of results, and those results are each going to say Google Guaranteed next to it. Now, these carpet cleaners have applied and been approved to be part of the Google Local Service Ads program. That's the ad program that we're talking about today, Google Local Service Ads. These carpet cleaners applied to be here. They were approved, so now they're Google Guaranteed. And if I were to click on North Seattle Carpet Cleaning or New Trend Clean or ASAP Carpet Cleaners and call them, they would get charged for that phone call. So the way it works is carpet cleaners pay per phone call that they receive from the Google Local Service Ads program. You apply to become Google Guaranteed, and once you're Google Guaranteed, you're in the Local Service Ads program where you pay per phone call that you receive. That's how it works. It's very effective. If you think about it, this is kind of like tapping directly into a stream of people who need their carpets cleaned right now. These are people who are on Google searching for a carpet cleaner right now. I don't think you could find a hotter lead than that, especially these days. I mean, this just flat out works. Local service ads is a great place to start if you've never run ads before. So if you're a carpet cleaner who's never run ads before, if local service ads is available in your area, I highly recommend that you start here. That's how the program works. You might be wondering at this point, if I pay per call, how much does local service ads cost? I ran an estimate for you. Google's kind of nice. They give you a calculator for local service ads. You can put in a zip code and find out if the program is even available in your area. And heads up, this program is not available everywhere. If you're in a more rural part of the country, this program may not be available for you. And I believe it's only available in the United States right now. I don't know if it's available outside of the US at all. Carpet cleaners in the US, go check your zip code. I'll put a link in the description of this video so that you can go check for yourself to see if the program is available in your area. You can put in an approximate number of leads that you'd like to purchase, an approximate number of phone calls that you'd like to receive per month. Tell them that you're a carpet cleaner and Google will spit out an estimate for you. Now, I ran one of these recently for a zip code and asked for 50 leads, 50 phone calls per month, right? A little more than one phone call per day. And the estimate Google gave me was $750 to $1,150 per month. Now, if you break that down on a per call basis, that's about $15 to $23 per phone call. Those lead costs, honestly, are not too bad, especially when you consider that these are extremely hot leads. These are prospects who are ready to book a carpet cleaning job now. And in my experience, as long as you have availability in the next day or two, you can book the job very easily. Very, very easily. These are great leads to buy. This is a great way to get your phone ringing. If it's not ringing right now, apply for this program, get approved, get Google Guaranteed, set a budget, and start buying some phone calls. This is probably the easiest way for a carpet cleaner to start doing paid advertising. I'm going to give you a link in the description so that you can go check this out for yourself. And I do want to mention, by the way, that those costs vary by market, okay? So if you're in a city on the West Coast versus a city in the Midwest or a city in the South, your price per call is going to be different, right? Some more competitive areas, the price is going to be higher. Less competitive areas, the price may be a little bit lower. So go check for yourself. If you need an estimate, let me know. I can help you out with getting an estimate. Next, how do you get qualified for Google Guaranteed? So you apply to be in this program. Google doesn't just let anybody in. They want to make sure you're actually a carpet cleaner and not somebody, let's say, in another country who's trying to buy carpet cleaning leads and resell them to somebody in the United States. In this program, Google wants to make sure you're actually a legitimate carpet cleaning business with insurance and everything. So you're going to have to jump through a couple hoops, but it's really very easy. What you're going to need is proof of insurance. And by proof of insurance, I mean a certificate of liability insurance in the amount of $100,000 or more. Minimum is $100,000. That is extremely low. I shot a video just 2-3 weeks ago and the minimum was $250,000, and now Google has dropped it to $100,000. Before that, I think it was even more. When I used to run my carpet cleaning business, I had $1 million or $2 million liability. So $100,000 is pretty achievable for just about any business. If you don't have insurance for your carpet cleaning business, go get it right away because you're going to need it in order to be in this program. But for the vast majority of carpet cleaners that I work with, you've got this covered, because if you're working in people's houses, it's very smart to have insurance. It would be very not smart to not have insurance. There is one kicker here though. Your insurance has to say, the certificate of insurance has to have your carpet cleaning business's name on the certificate. And if it does not have your carpet cleaning business's name, let's say it has an LLC, like ABC Holdings LLC, while you're operating as ABC Carpet Cleaning, well, you can go and get what's called a DBA, a doing business as form. In most areas, they're pretty inexpensive and they're pretty quick to come by a DBA form. It's just something you can apply for with your local municipality, and you can get a DBA, get your insurance form updated. Little extra hoop you may have to jump through, but something to be aware of. And I've had to go through it personally with a couple clients recently. Proof of insurance. You're going to need a certificate of insurance, $100,000 or more, in order to get approved as a Google guaranteed carpet cleaner. You're also going to have to pass a background check. Anybody who's an owner on the business is going to have to submit their personal information for background check by Google. You may want to be aware of this before you apply for the program. Google does run a background check. Customer reviews. This is actually pretty easy to achieve if you have a Google business profile, formerly known as Google My Business, and you have Google reviews. If you have at least one Google review, you can connect your Google business profile to your Google local service ads account application, and Google will import your reviews for you. So this is pretty easy to achieve too. You just need at least one review on your Google business profile. Then you're in business. If you can pass all three of those checks, the next thing you'll need to do is set a budget for Google local service ads. I showed you an example budget earlier. You can set a budget for yourself depending on the number of calls that you want. Finally, you'll provide your billing information, meaning your contact information and a credit card, so that Google can charge you directly for the phone calls that you receive. If you can get through all of that, then congratulations. Once everything is approved, you're going to be Google guaranteed. And by the way, if you're unsure about anything that we just went over and you'd like some help getting approved for the Google Local Service Ads program, please reach out to me. I'd be happy to help you out to get approved for Google Local Service Ads and get your phone ringing as quickly as possible. Listen, if you got any value at all from this video so far, what I'd really love for you to do right now is just something really simple for me. Stop and just hit the thumbs up on this video, right? Hit the thumbs up, give me a like. Now let's talk about what's gonna happen next, right? So once you're Google guaranteed, once you're approved to be running Google local service ads, what's actually gonna happen next? Here's some of the best tips that I have to help you book the most jobs possible with your Google local service ads account. Number one, this one's super easy. If you wanna book carpet cleaning jobs, the best advice I can give you is to answer your phone when it rings, okay? Especially if you're paying for every call that you receive. And with Google local service ads, remember that I said you're gonna pay per call. So if you're paying for those calls, it will literally pay to answer your phone when it rings. Don't let it go to voicemail, okay? And if you do miss a call, whether somebody leaves you a voicemail or not, return the phone call. If you miss a phone call while you've got Google local service ads running, I highly recommend that you return every single phone call that you get in order to maximize the number of jobs that you book from those phone calls. And an additional pro tip, this is kind of a secret little hack, okay? You can actually log into your Google local service ads account and you can call back every single phone number that you missed a call from. Google gives you a list of the phone numbers that called you. You can call those phone numbers back and try to win extra jobs. Next tip, be available to book within the next 48 hours. Most of these people who are calling you, they're not messing around. They're ready to book a carpet cleaning job. If you don't have availability in the next day or two, don't even try running these ads, right? If you're booked out for the next week or two, don't even mess with this program. You're probably too advanced for this video anyways. But if you're trying to book jobs in the next day or two, this program's gonna be perfect for you because these customers are ready to book. If you tell them you have availability today, they'll let you come today. If you tell them you have availability tomorrow, they'll let you come tomorrow. Some of these customers are just ready to go. They need a carpet cleaner. That's why they clicked on your ad, and that's why they picked up the phone and called you. Be available to book within the next 48 hours. Otherwise, you may waste some of these leads trying to tell people that you're booked out for the next week or two. Ask for a Google review. Every single time that you book a job through Google local service ads, you now know that you have somebody that uses Google in order to find a carpet cleaning business. That customer probably looked at your reviews before they called you, and it would make sense for you to ask that customer to leave you a review after you've cleaned their carpets. So always ask for a Google review. That's a best practice with your carpet cleaning business anyways, but especially if you're running local service ads, ask people to leave you a Google review. Those Google reviews are actually going to help you get more phone calls from the local service ads program, but they will also help boost up your Google business profile and your overall SEO, your search engine optimization for your business, which will help you get found on Google more often and help your business grow. Finally, take before and after pictures. If you're going out and booking jobs with local service ads, take before and after pictures of every single job that you do. You're not going to get all winners, right? When I was cleaning carpets, not every job turned out perfectly, but if I took a couple pictures a week, I usually got a couple of good before and after pictures. So just get in the habit of using the cell phone that's in your pocket to take a couple before and after pictures every time you book a job. And when you take those pictures, don't just let them sit on your phone's camera roll. Take them and upload them to your Google local service ads profile, and they'll show up when people are looking at your ad. They can see before and after pictures of the work that you've done recently. And that's really going to help boost up your listing, help you get more calls, and help you get more for your Google local service ads. If you're going to bother doing that, I say also upload them to your Google business profile and to your Facebook page and to your Yelp page, because that's just going to help your SEO game. Again, like I said, it's also going to help your social media game. That's everything I recommend to maximize your local service ads account. Budget, up to you. I'm not going to make any budget recommendations. Just know that if you set a higher budget, you'll get more phone calls. So set a budget that you can afford to spend. All right, those are my best tips for Google local service ads. I hope you can book some more jobs with those. And if you found this helpful, then I want to give you a free gift. I want to give you a copy of my carpet cleaning marketing cheat sheet. This cheat sheet has already helped over 200 carpet cleaners grow their carpet cleaning business this year, and I want to make sure that you're one of the next companies to grow. So go to bookcleaningjobs.com/cheat sheet to get your copy of the carpet cleaning marketing cheat sheet. Thanks a lot for watching. I'm Ruben with bookcleaningjobs.com. Have a great day.